Well, good afternoon on this sunny, breezy day. I want to have a look in these two here. I'm curious to see if she's back laying good, and I'm curious about the cells in those. I don't want to leave them sit too long if they decide to tear them out or anything. So, be right back. Probably annoying. There's fresh eggs. There's the queen right there. Rubbed most of the red off. Well, they've got a little bit of syrup in them. Oh, it's heavy. Yeah, they got plenty of food. Oh, no, what's this? There's an egg in it. Now that's a supersedure cell with an egg in it. Or an emergency cell. So, that tells me that they're not real happy with her. Right there. And there's an egg in it. Because if they're going to continue to make emergency or supersedure cells off of the eggs that she's laying, she's not something I want to build off of, I don't think. Or I use her to make some carny expansions. They got food for now, though. Have to think on that one. Does mean I run into some of the same questions with these ones, though, also, because these cells were made off of her. Yeah, see, they made a bunch of cells off of her stuff. And they're making a cell over there also. If I remember right, this one's got the cell on it. Or had the cell on it. Yep. I don't want to tip it all the way over. There might be another one there, almost capped. Another one up top up there. Let's see here. Five of them on that frame. the one down there, one up top that's kind of bumped. That one's empty. So, that one down there is empty. Oh. That one's empty, that one's empty, that one's empty. Dang it, tipped it all the way over. Didn't want to do that. That one up there is empty. So that's got 1 or 2 on it. The bees are making it complicated. That's empty. That's food, food, food. So... food. I know, girls. I'll be done in just a second. And I'll leave you alone. Well, it looks like they tore that one down. That's okay. Because we will do this. It's amazing how quickly stuff gets sticky again. That's funny. One of the girls from up here, she said, "Go away," and escorted me clear down to the other bees. They're funny sometimes. So what we discovered is that might be subpar queen, which is entirely possible, because they're making another emergency / supersedure cell, it appears, in that box. Now, we saw on the O side that they had torn that cell out, so we pulled the frame that they had made 4 or 5 cells on and slotted it on the other side and let them finish them, and then I'll go through and see what looks like the best. Now, realistically, this tells me that she, to some measure, is in the process of decline, because they're wanting to replace her. So, you can do a couple things. You can let them replace her and just let it run its course in that box with a virgin hatching and that sort of thing. Or I can pull that frame out and make another small split off of it and see if they do it again or not. But this would be, I'm going to say, the 3rd time that they had made cells off of her. First ones looked like they would have been swarm cells because they were on the bottom. But now, after seeing supersedure or emergency cells, I'm not so inclined to think that that was swarm-induced swarm cells. I think it was more of opportune swarm cells. I don't know. But either that, or if they had been allowed to continue on the progression that they were on, she would have swarmed and they would have been good to go. So maybe I interrupted that process of them replacing her like they would have, and so then they decided to draw emergency cells. Little girl wiggling on the front door. She's stuck. Sometimes, oh, she's trying to pull off the duct tape. Crazy little critters. But yeah, so I got some thinking to do. I may just let it ride and let that virgin replace her. Y'all have a blessed day. It's windy. Bye.